howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and this is the adorable Whittles and O'Kitties. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo Chapter 7. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable Bubba Kitty on my lap. Hi, kitty cat. Ooh, you got eyeballs. Ooh. And this operation will, again, literally alive and kick in so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break, which we will be covering tomorrow. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked fall anime season in full swing, in which we are covering Digimon, Gachiakuta, Togenanki, Sanda, which we covered earlier today. I'm telling you, Sanda's anime of the year for me. Or one of my animes of the year. It's definitely anime of the season, at least. Twisted Wonderland, Boku no Hero Academia Final Season, and Spy Family Season 3, which those two we will be covering tomorrow as well. And there's even more on the way, including Jujutsu Kaisen. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, last chapter, we went up against the Crit Keeper. Let's be real, that was the Crit Keeper, but at the end of the chapter, yeah, Maru kind of lost it after losing consciousness, and now Cross is here to step in. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. God, we're starting off with a really beautiful color page. I like the color palette for this. The one who endured theft and the one who has her heart swallowed by a vortex of hatred have their eyes on the future to come. And this chapter is titled Those Marked by Theft. Alright, let's see what we have here from Yuji. I was pondering about what kind of expression I should draw and just happened to draw it without realizing it. Hey! It happens, right? The fierce battle with the curse user has Maru lose control, and now Cross makes an appearance. It seems as if we'll be playing tag for a while yet. Don't move. Hey, this isn't how you play. I'm going to tell on you. I repeat, don't move. Ooh, Snake Eyes and Snake Eyes and Fang, Curse Seal? It's Curse Speech! Curse Speech is making a comeback! Let's go! Mino, you take care of the rest. Oh my. Yeah, the Crypt Keeper didn't last much longer, huh? Yeah. Wake up. What the hell are you on about? What's wrong? Don't like what I had to say? Answer me. What do you mean by neighbor? You guys were the ones who brought it. Wait, you guys were the one who brought it up first. They're companions who understand why the things you treasure are so important. You don't know when to shut up, Maru. We're supposed to be neighbors? I know your nation's history. You who secured peace by obeying the path laid out by the great powers in the aftermath of your Second World War are meant to understand us? Well, being born in a world where you don't have to worry about your own survival. The only condition for you to be born was the blessing of your parents. The rest were already taken care of by the planet you were born on. Ooh, you must have deemed us dangerous, filthy, and weak refugees. Gege, are you trying to say something here about the illegal aliens coming in? Or are you talking about not just that, there's also the asshole scalpers that come across the border from like China, and I believe South Koreans do it too. I could be wrong. But it's like, dude, which ones are you talking about, Gege? Drama Queen does it too. Let's be real. Anyways. In terms of weak refugees, it's gotta be freaking, it's gotta be the Middle Eastern refugees it's talking about, It's completely spiraled out of control because you tried to exploit the Kyoto Paranormal Security Treaty to your advantage. Being neighbors with your kind? Fat fucking chance! Dude, this is gonna be a meme, huh? Yeah. Usami dispatched personnel cross. Interim Mr. Usami. Let's see. This with Drama Queen. Watch. I'm gonna call it right now. Because I knew it was the case with Drama Queen. But just watch. The same people that were bitching about Drama Queen are gonna be bitching about Modulo and calling Gig a xenophobe. Just watch. Watch! But anyways. I like this panel where Cross is saying fat fucking chance. It's great. Alright, let's see. Okay, now here I am. May I take Special Envoy Maru to our mothership Nanax for medical assistance? Showing Maru's injured body to Sumerians would be, if his condition doesn't require Sumerian treatment, we'd like him to be treated here. We'll get our best people on the case. Not needed, we will treat him ourselves. Damn, does he think we want to get information about Sumerians' biology? Probably. I'll be borrowing these. Oh, what's all this? Wait. What the fuck? What's all this? I thought you were him. Ooh. This is nice. Okay. Tsurugi, are you alright? Yuka, is she... they're doing a checkup on her to be absolutely sure. She was alright last I saw her. I heard that Cross arrived. Yeah, is he always like that? Like what? I mean, like constantly pissed off. No, he's not. Not all the time. Then what's the reason? Maru, I'm sorry for talking about invasions and calling you a freeloader. I didn't quite understand the scope of your circumstances. I do now. Are you going to get in trouble for using your technique by accident? It doesn't seem like it. Well, let's hope not. Well, there's our MVP. Yuka, yay! You did great. I mean, I was knocked out, but still. This guy is easily on par with a first-grade sorcerer. Really? That's infuriating. So what are we doing now? I guess I can move, but how are you doing? You shouldn't be completely drained by just that. Oh, I'm all good, just a bit tired. Well, let's get a move on then. Where to? Huh? Weren't you the one who wanted to go in the first place? Aww, they went to the amusement park. That's cute. Maru, this wasn't on your to-do list. Oh, that's Cross that's there! Yes! This won't cut it. We need something faster. On the contrary, you need less action. Oh. Mom? What the fuck? Mom! The lost child incident. We shouldn't stray too much from where we are. Anyways, you'll be the one to inform someone since your face is too scary, brother. I'll go with them. I'm sure your mommy will come back for you if you wait here like a good boy. No luck? Stop crying. You have no reason to cry, do you? You haven't lost your family. Keep quiet and stand where you are. Cross? That was like, yeah, Cross. Are you for real? Oh, he did it. Oh, that was awesome. He did a trick for him. That was cool. What's all this? Is there a movie shoot or something? Huh? Oh, that's cute. If you could do that, so can I. So don't get cocky. What the hell is her deal? Thank you. Oh, he gave him a balloon. It's a Halloween balloon too. That, like, the timing. That's so cute. Thank you very much. Tsurugi, we dealt with the lost child incident, Halloween. It's a Christian holiday. I heard it once belonged to another religion, but I don't know. Christianity, is that what you Earthlings believe in? No, I only think about 20 to 30% of us do. Japanese people don't really bother much with religion. I mean, sure, some do believe in Buddhism, Confucianism, and Shintoism, but I gather we kind of adopted any and all holidays that would help rejuvenate the economy, no matter which religion it belonged to. That sounds about right. So you don't believe in one particular god? Who knows? At least I don't. Do you believe in a god, Cross? Well, don't give me that look. It was fairly obvious. Yeah. Tsurugi might not have noticed, but it's not like he would have said anything even if he did. I didn't take it for the type who couldn't get along with kids, Mino-san. Why is that? Because he'd simply dissolve due to sheer embarrassment if he was wrong. He can't be caught slacking. It's true. It's not about getting along with them. I just don't know what to say to them. Oh, poor Mito. We have one. I see. Do you know what Fumi is? No. Christianity. I just mentioned it was banned here in Japan long ago. Ooh, make these slabs with Jesus engraved on it and make people step on them. They would use them to find people who didn't abandon their belief by having people step on them. They executed the believers. I always thought I'd just step on it, even if I was a believer. I could just atone for my sin later on, can't I? It'd be a waste if I died, wouldn't it? So that, dude, the timing of this! Holy crap, the timing of this! If you follow me on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god. I can respect other cultures giving utmost importance to their beliefs, yet I can't for the life of me understand why they value it to that degree. If it wasn't a picture but a living being... Ooh, this is a good question. If it wasn't a picture but a living being, would you have stepped on the slab? If it was alive? Huh? Never thought of it that way. I hope you can finally see how shallow you and your brother's way of thinking is. People like you trampled in on our lives unknowingly. There were times they witnessed our blight but refused to take action, and there were times they simply stole from us. Just because you were stolen from, it doesn't mean you have a right to steal from others. But I also believe people who've endured theft are very likely to engage in the very same thing. I'd suggest you guys prepare yourselves for that. He's not wrong. That was a straight up declaration of war. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Well, if you wouldn't mind sparing the time, I could maybe help you change your mindset. Where would we be going? To get a second opinion. Ooh. So this is how brain scans look now? Damn, that looks cool. Can't remember a word they said. I was completely lost when he mentioned the name of the sickness. Isn't it just cancer at its core? I heard it was quite common for Earthlings. Wait, what? Maybe it's different from the aggressive kind, but I know it's related to my brain. I just thought I had a bad headache. No, she has brain cancer? No! A mere half a year to live, huh? Dude. Even in the future, they can't cure... Cancer is not cured yet. Like, for those of you... I've had to deal with this because I've had friends die from cancers. Friends who've had family that die from cancer. The two were... And also my mom worked as a neuro ICU at UCSF for like over 30 years, so she's seen this and she's told me stories about this. The worst cancers out there are pancreatic and brain cancers. Those two are the worst. And it's just, oh man, just seeing that she has brain cancer, especially since they're so far into the future, you would think that by now they may have found a treatment, at least a treatment for it, especially, again, I know I shouldn't be comparing real world to this, but I know, speaking of UCSF has been, researching brain cancer for a long time. UCSF specializes in terms of neuro and for research wise, neuro research and cancer research. So that's why I'm kind of surprised they're not saying, why don't you go, there's a way to get it treated in America or something like that. That would have been more acceptable to me, but let me know what you guys think. What's this, a bad soap opera? I seriously can't be bothered to deal with this unless a Prince Charming is going to enter my life and completely change it. Why'd you bring me with you? I hate being alone, but I hate being pitied even more. Allow me to say this, even if you still have half a year left, your heart has run out of steam. Nothing will ever feel the same. Your sense of humor, your favorite food, music, views, so on and so forth, all will feel stale, which is true. You're always going to think, so what now? And I'm going to die anyway. And at that point, you'll spend the rest of your days spiraling into a vortex of hatred. Why does it have to be me? And why must I endure this? Will always cling to your mind. Is that how you feel, Cross? Well, yes, your future was also stolen from you, Akotsu. Then what would you do now, Cross? Would you answer theft with theft to take back what was stolen tenfold? It's not the same at all. Wait, it's not the same at all. What happened to us was a man-made calamity. It's completely different from a sickness or an accident. Huh? Didn't you just say that my future was also stolen? You might have lost your home. You haven't lost your life. I will, though. Are you attempting to sway my mind with your own blight? Nah, man, nothing like that. Why would you reach such a conclusion? You could change things with time, unlike me, which is very true. Well, I wonder if the alien technology will be able to cure it. That would be interesting. Losing your temper in the face of injustice and keeping that hatred, keeping that anger deep within your heart isn't exactly a bad thing. So tell me, what happened to your people? We're not your enemies. Words are cheap. You think I can be swayed by the ideals of someone who hasn't been through what we've been through? That's simply untrue. She's been through plenty herself. And now you bastards keep blabbering about coexistence. I bet I'll only go as far as existing without displeasing Earthlings. For how long, I ask you, how long are you expecting us to live, fearing what tomorrow may bring by the whims of you Earthlings? I refuse to be bound by such a poor, pathetic existence, so I'll steal. Well, how long are you planning to steal then? That hating someone and stealing from someone is really easy, but isn't that why the wheel keeps spinning? Yeah, it keeps spinning, reverting back to its original position. Shall we not break the wheel of destiny together? Bridge between Shimurians and Earth. Dude, are they gonna get together? What? Is Cross gonna get with her? Like, get with Yuka? Dude, that would be a trip. But, man. Know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think is gonna happen from here? I just have this feeling that Cross is going to help cure her cancer. There's got to be a way. There's no way Yuka is going to die by the end of this series. No way. I refuse to believe that. Again, brain cancer and pancreatic are the worst. They're the most aggressive, mind you. And half a year does, especially if it's like in the early stages, half a year does sound right. But we'll see what happens with this. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so me and Kitty here can keep bringing you more Jujutsu Kaisen content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.